Hi everyone, this is Grace. How are you? You know, we would live up to age 100 and we would be working until age 80. So let's redesign our life. And to live up to age 100, I believe you must have a good balance of three things. They are your love relationship, good health, and money. So those are the three things you need to have a balance. And today I'd like to talk about good health. As you know, since April of this year, 2018, I happened to come across with this book. This book is written by a world-class heart surgeon who practiced in Los Angeles. He is one of the best surgeons in terms of pediatric heart transplant. And he wrote this book. The book has been translated into 18 languages. And in here, he talked about substance called lectin. Lectin is a part of plant protein, which is quite toxic to our body. Can you believe? We thought plant protein is good for us, but there is a bad plant protein. Have you heard of gluten, and the people into gluten-free diet. According to this doctor, the medical doctor, gluten is a part of lectin. So gluten is a part of lectin, and if you are still sick after trying gluten-free diet, then you should try lectin-free diet, because lectin is the umbrella term, and under the lectin, gluten is one of the lectin. But anyhow, so this book really answered my question. Do you like mystery? Do you like suspense? I love mysteries. I love suspense. So I was already elementary school kid, maybe by grade 6th. I've already read all of the Agatha Christie books in Japanese, translated into Japanese, but I love Agatha Christie. And I love like Edgar Allan Poe, those, the big people in the mystery and the suspense. So I always love suspense. So to me, my life suspense story is, I'm not a good wife because I'm not interested in cooking. Rather, I am a gourmet eater, but I'm not a gourmet chef. And it is my life principle. If you want to eat a good food, you must go to the professional. Nothing is better than professional. So if I want to eat gourmet food, I don't dare to try myself being a gourmet chef. I just go out and eat at a restaurant. Or I don't care about baking cookies or baking cake at home. Rather, I'd rather go to the popular bakery or famous pâtissier. Pâtissier is a French word, the professional who makes cakes. I rather go out, so I love to go out. I'm a foodie, but I'm not gourmet chef, right? So my husband, I don't know if that's his unfortunate, but he married me. I'm not interested in cooking. I don't like to cook rather, but instead I like to go out eat. So perhaps we always go out and eat, and even cookies and stuff, I don't believe in homemade cookies. I always like to go out and buy from professionals. But there is a lady, Japanese lady, and she's totally opposite from me. She's one of the ideal Japanese housewife because she never go out. I mean, her family never go out eat. And she's so proud that ever since she married to this husband, 40-some years, they never go out eat. She always cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even dessert. She bakes cookies, cakes, Japanese sweet. She makes everything. And to me, that's kind of amazing because I wouldn't dare to do that. Because I'm a career person, I value my time in my career rather than spending hours preparing homemade. But again, this is a individual values and the difference. But my point is, because I love suspense and the mystery, I wonder, she's such a perfect housewife, perfect Japanese wife, always cooks everything, but why? Why the husband died from cancer? Why the second husband died from cancer? And then before, when her children are small, the children were not the brightest students. I wonder why. I mean, if you believe homemade cooking is good for your health, good nutrition, then your husband should live a long life, right? If the homemade cooking should be good and nutritious, why the kids have some behavioral problems? I don't, so I've been always wanted, to me, that's one of the biggest mystery that no mystery author, wrote to me, and I got so intrigued. Why her husband keep dying? Or it's almost like those suspense, right? But after I read this book, I really understand why. But again, I'm not making any medical claim. He is making medical claim. So, hi Phil, please go out and grab this book. This book is amazing, amazing. So according to this doctor, there are 4 things you better stay away from lectin, because lectin is a toxic plant protein bad for our body, and he believes lectin is the cause, one of the causes for cancer, Alzheimer, dementia, diabetes, all those things. So in his book, he has a so-called a success story, and he has all the case studies about his patients. And I was so thrilled. Some patients with the degenerative Alzheimer got better, and also some patients with the cancer, it's cancer-free after stay with the doctor's diet. But anyhow, so he was saying, number 1, don't eat carbo. And not only white carbo, but any carbo, especially the brown carbos are bad. See, that's one. Because this lady that I know, perfect Japanese wife, she cares about family health so much. So she cook brown rice. She buys whole grain bread. But according to this book, those are rich in lectin. The lectin is a food poison kind of thing. So no wonder her husband dies. So second husband died from cancer because she cooks all those things. Number 2, the book says stay away from soy beans and soy products. We believe tofu is good, soy milk is good. Many of you go to Starbucks, you have a cappuccino latte with soy milk. According to this book, those soys are bad, and the soybean, bean sprouts, those are bad. So I'm sure this perfect Japanese housewife cook not only brown rice and whole grain bread, she was feeding her husband tofu, soy milk, right? And bean sprouts. And number 3, stay away from legumes or beans. Beans are rich in lectin, the plant poison, right? So I'm sure she was cooking all those beans because in Japan, they promote beans. They say beans are perfect plant protein, good for you. So I'm sure she stay away from beef or red meat. And here she is cooking every day tofu. Well, fish is good, but tofu and beans. Those are all, bad for the family. Those are killing her husband. No wonder the husband got the liver cancer, and the second husband died from another cancer, and the kids were having, academic problem, behavior problem, because she was feeding kids with all those things. Ta-da! So really, to me, that was the most, the best thrilling mystery and the suspense. Why her husband keep dying, and she is such a perfect housewife. She bakes all the homemade, bakes. She never allowed her kids to go out and eat from the bakery, but she was home baking everything. As a result, kids had academic performance issue. The kids had behavior issue. The husband keeps dying. So my point is, here I am. I don't like to cook. I'm not a gourmet chef, but I'm a gourmet eater. I go out and eat. And the good thing, I don't bake any homemade thing, cookies for my husband. And my husband, amazing. He stayed on this diet for only a couple of weeks. Only a couple of weeks. My husband's glucose and triglyceride was the best in his life. And then, luckily, my husband is the only guy among his friends. No chronic disease, no what do you call it? The word, no prescription drugs, right? No prescription drugs, no chronic disease. He looked the happiest, he looked the youngest, and he's disease free. So he thanked me so much because I don't cook, I don't bake at home, I always go out, but I watch what he eats. He's been following my supplements, and since last month, he's been following this food. Okay, that's all for today. That was my mystery and suspense. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.